absolutely beautiful. If anyone's got any recommendations, hopefully that will hold. Hello and welcome to an evening where I'm going to spend an hour or two in the garden. I'm going to B&Q because I wanted to have a look at the hanging basket flowers. I need some compost, which I feel like I need on subscription at this point. I've got the fence panels to show you, so I'm going to have a look at the paint colours as well, like a brown colour to make the flowers themselves stand out more than the fence colour itself, if that makes sense. I see these everywhere, they're so pretty. What are they? Campanula. Let's go and have a look at the fence colours. I quite like the medium oak. The Harvest Gold looks a bit orange. I've got a funny feeling we're going to need a lot of tins of this. Look at these. It's like squash but for paint. Mix it with water. What I want to know is, can you use it in a spray gun? It looks like yes you can. And I only really want to do it once. Oh, there's this one. There's so many different types. What I'm going to do is hang them in the greenhouse just so they have an extra few days just to come on a little bit before I hang them at the front. And it's really windy this evening, so I don't want them to get broken. Update on the fence panel situation. We replaced these. This one we needed to have made because it isn't a full size, and we had these ones replaced. The plan is to paint all of the fence panels, and we have, hang on, I'm just going to go count them. So there's 30, so I want something that we can just coat them once and it be done. Because they're all mismatched in colours, this we painted about 10 years ago. I do quite like this colour, but obviously we want them to get to all to match, so I think a stain wouldn't necessarily work, whereas a paint colour would. So if anyone's got any recommendations, I really appreciate that. The garden itself, I need to weed out here, but look at this. She's absolutely beautiful. I got her last year, so this is her second year or first year, depending how you look at it. With the David Austin roses, I think the heads, they do tend to droop a little bit in the immature plant, but as they mature they do get stronger. So she's got some growing to do. And it smells incredible. It's similar to the Gertrude, which I'll show you in a minute. She is beautiful, and I love how the buds kind of stand upright. I have a peony, which I put in this year, and she's actually got a flower on already, which I'm really impressed with. So where we've done the fence panels, we need to give the beds an overhaul. This thing is coming out, it's kind of grown from next door, so that needs to be dug out. That's not a job for me, however. Right, this is the Gertrude. So the plan is put a trellis on this fence. That way it will disguise the fact that they're the different way round because it's different neighbours. So put the trellis on here, paint them all the same colour. Hopefully it will look a little bit more cohesive. This is the Gertrude grown in here, and as in full flower as I think it can be. Again, this one smells incredible. proper old-fashioned rose scent. So I've got 2 main stems which I'm trying to let grow as much as they can. So by the time we get the trellis on here, I'm going to kind of arch them this way a little bit, and then the lateral stems grow up. I love how the pink and the purple is together. Some more lupins here, and this is Gable Oak, but she's not out yet. Here's a little update on my ranunculus. I did put these in here and planted them out. I've got a couple of pots of those growing in there, and they have grown a lot, but I think I need to start these in October. I think someone I've seen online say that you need to start them in around about Halloween, which I'm going to try, because I've tried twice now to get these, but I'm starting them too late. I've got some snapdragons there. These little geraniums I've grown from seed, and I've just put a couple of lobelia in here. A little update on my Woollerton Old Hall. We've added another couple of rungs of wires to let it grow. It's nearly at the top of the house and finally starting to come out. This has a myrrh scent. I don't love it as much as the old rose. I was about to say flavour then. The old rose scent. However, I do think it's pretty and it's grown really well. Hopefully we'll get to the top and she'll be covered. My daughter just brought me out an impromptu hot chocolate. Hopefully that will hold. I was just thinking I wanted to do this basket as well, but if I water it, it's going to get the logs wet. The thing is, this is a pain to take on and off, so I kind of want to do the plants in situ. I think I might do it anyway. And I'm justifying it because I had a few plants left over, and if I don't plant them, they'll just go to waste, so I'm going to plant them. Put the petunias at the back, so hopefully they will grow up and it'll all trail down. I was really kindly given this verbena, and I'm not quite sure what this is, but the lady that gave it to me said that it's yellow and it doesn't look like it grows too tall, so I need to find a place to put those this evening before they wilt. Maybe I'll go over here next to the Gertrude Jekyll. Try and put it in here, this yellow thing. This is a tree that my daughter has grown from a pip she found in an apple, so I need to look after that. And my second daughter, same thing. Now I'm going to pull this out because I don't really like these poppies. I'm going to put it maybe here. Let's see how it goes. I definitely need to weed. But it's the bank holiday, so I might do that then. I got this last year and it's actually survived. Honestly, all these weeds. So I picked this one up the other day. I think it's called Marmalade, which is apt as we went to see Paddington the other weekend, which was amazing if you haven't seen it. So I thought I might get a couple more different ones. And these brambles, I'm sure they blink and they grow out of nowhere. So I might pop that in there. Last thing I wanted to do is pick some Alstroemeria. Haven't picked any this year, they're just about ready, and I'll take them inside. I've got 2 different varieties in here. One I was gifted about 13 years ago, and another one my mum bought for my birthday, and it's hidden in here. It's a pink one. So I'm going to pick a few stems and then head indoors. It's me done. See you in the next one.